But we're way past all that. Okay, so now then we have the additional lie. So we've mucked up the notion of distress. Now we've appended another lie to it. Some of this distress is attributable to confusion about gender. There's no difference about between confusion about gender and confusion about identity. Right? Those are the same thing. And everybody who seeks psychological treatment has confusion about identity. That's why they seek treatment. So you can't just take all that and rename it gender and think that you can get away with it, although apparently you can. So that's appalling on the conceptual side. It's inexcusable. There's no reason whatsoever that any psychologist or physician who's been trained remotely in the mental health sciences should ever fall for that, even for a second, no matter what. But they did. Okay, next, and this is the progression that you laid out. Okay, so now we have gender distress as delineated by a pack of professionals who aren't professional and who aren't a pack and are certainly not a professional association. And what do they recommend? They don't recommend the minimal necessary intervention. So the clinical literature 6 years ago was absolutely clear with regard to the small number of cases of gender dysphoria that emerged in early childhood. Very rare, 1 in 3,000, very rare. Leave them the hell alone.
Right.
Till they're 18.
Yeah.
Most of them turn out to be gay, and 90% of them, and the existence of that final 10% is highly debatable, accept the physical reality of their embodiment. Right. So the rule is don't do anything stupid. Now, the man who established that, who was Ken Zucker, right? He ran the best journal that dealt with childhood gender dysphoria for years up in Toronto. That was his recommendation for treatment, and the bloody radicals ran him out of business 10 years ago. Right. That's when all this idiocy started, up in Toronto, which bloody well figures.